Evening, gents. So, I've got my heart exam tomorrow, if that's what you want to call it. I'm going to the Shield Health Centre to get my blood work taken, just to check on how my heart's doing. I've been having some heart issues lately. So, I think it's just blood they're taking. I probably won't find out in the future. But for today, the quest I've been given is mono red. Well, not mono red. But the quest is to play 750 gold quest for 30 red spells. So I'm thinking I'm just going to play a red deck that's came off of magic.gg. It had 7 straight wins. Yeah, 7 straight wins. It's a very low land deck compared to what I usually play. So you get 22 lands in here, 22 land sources. But it's basically just mono red creatures. I can see how it works very, very well on the play. I'm not too sure how it would work on the draw. Yeah, this is the one. Oh, it's actually this one. So we'll go with a new mono red, and we'll stick it in favourites as well so I can find it. So I was showing you the wrong deck there, so I'm just going to quickly load this one up again. So it's this one here. Now the two cards I got rid of were Ox of Argonis, just because I don't have them and I don't want to be using my rares or mythic rares. But this is the deck then, so it's quite early aggro. Put down lots of early creatures, get to Annex, get to Torrent, get to Embercleave is the plan. 23, 20, actually no, it's not bad then, so that's 23, 24 lands. So that's normally about what I play actually. Alright, let's do it. And just stick to ranked, I suppose. Hopefully we can just get some quick wins in and I'll get myself back to my bed. I've been in bed basically all day today. Not been feeling well, lads, not been feeling well. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. But it'll be blood work to take. It'll only take like 5-6 minutes. We're up against Randall Thor, the Dragon Reborn from the Wheel of Time. Okay, I guess we've got a 1-drop, so why not? And then potentially have removal, though they got to go first, so it's probably a loss. I always think these kind of decks are good for getting you to platinum. They don't seem very good for getting you to diamond. But certainly it's going to be pretty aggressive. So I think the correct thing is to play the 2-drop this turn. They might have removal. If they do, I mean they're going to use it at some point if they do. What I don't want them to have is that Spikefield Hazard, but if they have it, they have it. It'd be nicer to put down Rimrock, yeah. So that's going to be a 2-3 now. You put down Annex, and then say no attacks. Next turn I can attack and put down Embercleave. And that's how you try and win this. He put down a land or 2. So he wants to put down a land and then put down a henge. That's how he wins. It'd be his perfect curve. But Embercleave for myself next turn would be good. Just let him, if he wants to hit me for 7, he can hit me for 7. So you could play a 2-mana henge here. Plays Primal Might. Okay. So we can still get Embercleave. Okay. Nah. A green deck with an absolute ton of removal. Do I block? Probably not. Play Castle Enrith. I think I need to put down the Bone Crusher Giant. He's going to attack. Then hopefully next turn we got Embercleave. Crone War. It's a Grill deck with a ton of control, which means we probably got this. Do we do Fireblade Charger? This will survive the Crone War. If I shock this in, 3 takes us down to 3 mana. So I already have this. This can cast either way. He wants to get rid of my Bone Crusher giant, and these will have to attack next turn anyway. No point in putting this one down, so it's just going to die anyway. Okay. I'm afraid that he probably wins just based on that bit of control there. The opponent going first and hitting the control spells. So you lose. So I'm afraid that this is over. May as well block 5. Take 8. Yeah. Fair enough, we'll just concede. Grew too strong. Hopefully we'll get a wee bit closer to our quest at least. Going to fall back down to gold. Yeah. Grew's supposed to beat Mono Red, I think. I think Grew's the hardest matchup. Grew and Mono Green Food are the hardest matchups. Big greens, big creatures. Anything that plays a 5/5, what are you going to do? We can just run them over. If we were on the play there, potentially we would have. So we're on the play this time. We have a 2-drop and an R2-drop. Cobrin as a go. Okay. Combat trick. Let's see what high draw plays. And it's green again. A lot of green today. So I told you the deck's weak against Gruul and Mono Green. That's how it goes. We'll hit Mono Green straight away. So is there anything well good we can play for 3 mana? Just this. And then I think I do attack. Okay. You can trade. I think I do this just for mana efficiency. Hope we hit a land to put down Tauren. We have to hope. Fateful lands, drawing 3 Rimrock Knights. Okay. We do not in fact hit a land. Bit of an awkward situation actually. Gets ram through. Power equal to the power, so it's not a fight effect. Do I want to attack with him first? Probably, just so they think I might buff it. Okay, I'll just play this. Let's see what we get. We're not out of the game just yet, but it doesn't feel good so far. Missing the land drops are a bit of an issue. He gets his 5/5 down, that's us in trouble. Suppose I can make it so he can't block warriors. And then still attack with the Kargan. Ah, well that's fine. We'll do this and then I kinda have to block everything. But I want to wait next turn so I can say the Kargan. But then I want them to block. I can only make one of them not block the Kargan. So I can attack with these 2. They block one with the Nessian, one with the... Are they going to triple block anyway? Potentially. I need to have a Great Henge next turn as well. The question is whether or not I attack here. It's not actually an easy question. I think we don't. Wait until we have the combat trick next turn. They get Great Henge. No, another Nessian. Okay. 4/4 doesn't put this completely out of our range. Another ram through's an issue though. More control. Maybe that was the turn to attack then. So what would you like to draw? Okay, so I think we attack like this. And then if she blocks the, yeah, that's fine. If she blocks the Kargan with, okay. Did I buff the wrong one? I did. Oh well, I'm just going to concede out of shame anyway. Right, mono green, Gruul, and our big competitive. Gruul food's actually worse than, no sorry, mono green food is worse than mono green Stompy, but those are the worst matches for mono red. Mono white's pretty bad as well. We're kind of hoping to overrun control decks, you know, slow decks, ramp decks, but we've not seen them. I think Rogues is okay as well for mono red. And Bertoletti. Okay, I get a Fervent. Opponent goes first though. No interaction. Well, we get a 2-drop interaction, I guess. My PC's starting to sound like an airplane again, so I promise once I get the when I can get out of my bed on time, I will I'll move it down to the floor. Play a Coombe first so we get more damage on turn 2 rather than 2 damage only on turn 2. He's holding up 2 mana, so it's just in case it says Jovari Disruption. I'm going to play Fervent like this. It could well be Rogues, although I think this is a kicker kind of version of it, because that's a kicker card. I might turn the... I don't know how everyone else's volume is, but it seems quite quiet to me. Put it to roughly here, and hopefully that's better for the video. Put it in a column colour. Top 5, find a kicker card, yeah. It's interesting, Demir kicker. Interesting. So this is a destroy creature, mana cost 2 or less. Do I Bone Crush this or do I Anax? I think I Anax. And that way if they do remove a creature with this Thirst for 4 mana, at least I'll get a creature back. Sadly the opponent got to go first because this is the kind of deck I'd like to play against. Kicker decks are pretty slow. And you have to admit, mono red's pretty fast. It's a very creature heavy mono red deck, but it does have 8 cards in the win conditions, you know, Embered Leaves and Tobran, so fair enough. Just trying to get that damage through. He removes the Anax, I get two tokens. And then next turn, put down Embered Leaf. We'll have 4 attackers, so that will go down to 2, so I should be able to Embered Leaf and Bone Crush down. Do I put it on the Akoum? Probably not. So, is that double dipping though? I'm only going to do this to get 1 more damage. I could use my Embered Leaf. I think that's probably better. You can still cast Embered Leaf, of course. We can put it against the Coralheim Chronicler's opponent. Yeah, I mean that's perfect. So this way I've not wasted any removal. Opponent's low. Should I re-equip this to here? The answer's actually probably. Just so he's not got an easy removal target. Or bounce target, interaction target, whatever you want to say. He wants to get rid of the robber, and now he also wants to get rid of the champion. Yep. Can see the future, boys, see that? And I had the double removal. So So we swing in for 2. If we get a land, still got a fair whack of mana here. It's all blue mana though, so it's like a counterspell mana he's holding up. There's not too many kicker counterspells though, is there? I can understand the Blood Chief Thirst. It's an interesting looking deck, Bubbles now. That's a kicker blue removal. I wasn't too concerned about removal. Alrighty, so I put this Ember Cleave on here. That costs 3. And I've still got enough to Bone Crush to the face. Hits for 3, 5. And see if you can remove the next turn. I guess so. So this hits for 5. Into the Royal bounces it. Okay. Bone Crush his face. Get him down to 3. That's the Demir kicker deck, eh? I like it. A lot of times I've done my limited drafts, I've considered how to make a Demir kicker deck. Colourless kicker as well. He's got a bones now. Alright, eh? Bubbles now, sorry. Put down the Bone Crusher, that's all we can do. And then play this. And we'll put this on this and then we'll hope for the best. So maybe re-equipping the Ember Cleave was a mistake. They would have been at 4 health rather than 3, but I would have had the Bone Crusher down a turn earlier. Maybe that was greedy play. I basically said to him, like, do you have 2 removal spells? And he had them. Well, actually, I asked if he had like 4 removal spells and he had them. So, yeah, like, if you take a look once again, 1, 2, 3, quite a few, let's say. 4 in a row, 4 removal spells. 5, 6, okay. Quite a few removal spells anyway, boys, quite a few. So, opponent's considering if he has another removal or bounce action. If he hits a Bone Crusher Giant with a bounce action, it does the 2 damage to him. Out with the rope. He's got 1 card, he's thinking about how to play that 1 card. He's got gets into the row to bounce that permanent. Draw a card. Alright. That's a game. See, that was probably the thing to do to put Bone Crusher Giant down. And we get our first victory of the day. Not too bad, not too bad. Alrighty, you mono red. Let's do it. Almost completed the quest at least. Winning at 1 life counts the same as winning at 20 lives. Alright. Mage to beat. Okay. So I'm guessing it's 1 drop, 2 drop. I could also put down Fervent Champion as a 1 drop. I think we save this for probably turn 3. We do go first. It's becoming a wee matter if we can draw this 3rd or 4th land. Mono weight can be an issue. Do I play double champion? I think maybe I do. Puts him under a lot of pressure. Yeah, I think I do that. Swinging for 4. It's really nice pressure on turn 2. So you're swinging for 6 at turn 2. That's really nice. And he doesn't know if I have land or that, you know. We get Rimrock Knight as a combat trick. But yeah, we want to draw land. 24 land deck we said, so we get 22 left, 22 out of 52. It's actually negative odds, it shouldn't happen, although we have drawn a couple of times. We miss it. Do we put down Kargan Intimidator? Or do we put down... Do we attack and... Yeah, I guess it has to be Kargan. Does it have to be before combat? What if we attack Will when she tries to block this? Put down Rimrock Knight, get rid of her? Yeah. Miss my land drop. Miss my early interaction. Get 4 early interaction spells. Pretty much just mono white, to be honest. Right, we'll play Kargan. She puts this on this and he's a 3-3, can step back. But I can also buff him with Rimrock. Oh. Okay. But yeah, attacks. It's kind of unusual. Could I shut down all my aggro there? I'll put this down. And I guess he is basically going to win the game, so I'm going to attack with this as well. Why not? See if he wants to double block. Alrighty, we have Embercleave, so it's possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will reduce it down to the point we can play Embercleave. Could maybe have done it that turn there. Spent 1 mana on Kargan, 1 mana on Fireblade. 4 takes us down to 2. Could play 2 on Kargan. Swung, done an extra 4 damage. -1. Still been at 6. It's not so good. Pretty much we need land, I'm afraid. Pretty much we need land. And we don't get it. Okay, so I think once again we attack. Like this. So Lurrus can't block the Fireblade charger because it will kill the Luminarch. Okay. I was going to say if she does that, I can buff Kargan. So if I buff Kargan, so he's out of her range, and buff Fervent. Okay. So +1/+1. So now she can't kill him. And he gets +2. And hopefully we survive. We've got a 5/5 in the air. Jeez, is he sacrificed outside to make it immune? Could do it. Then you've got a maul that you've not got equipped. You could equip it next turn, I suppose. Yeah, he does. 3, 4 mana to equip this, isn't it? 4 mana. He's got 4 mana here. He's not missed his land drops. Okay. You bring 1 back. But you can't bring both back. But you might have 1 in the hand. You can bring outside back and equip them all, which might be the play. Maul gives +2, so it goes up to 6. Puts me under threat, admittedly. Does put me under threat. Pretty big Daxos. Plays the Luminarch, not the Maul. Puts the buff on Lurrus again. Hits for 5. I did mention mono white as well. So if we attack, and this time we put down Embercleave, that's not going to happen. Got mana screwed. It's a life. Chose to keep a 2 mana hand, admittedly, so I can't say it's not my fault. A lot of losing over these last few days, boys. A lot of losing. But the game chooses who wins, you know? It's all about whether or not you made misplays. I don't agree staying with 2 lands there was a misplay. Obviously like a 3 or 4 mana land start, but You don't get it, you don't get it. So we're up against Melon. Spanish. Alright. Assume this is Spain. Double Fervent Champion start, up against the Treon. Is that not a teamer? Teamer ramp? Okay. Right, double Fervent Champion, and then we'll buff the one that he doesn't block. He might not block either. Pretty nice to hit for 6 turn 2. Opponent thinks it's nice as well. But opponent's on the play, we're on the draw again. So I would say disproportionately on the draw so far today, but that's how it goes sometimes. Okay. Is there any need to play the Anax pre-combat? He is holding up counter magic, so probably not. What else could he do? Well, let's find out. Just because he held this back. Okay. He's holding up counter magic. Do I just play the Rimrock? And hold open a 1-2. Just because he's holding open, it looks like Jawari Disruption, you know? It might not be a counter magic gamer though. Do I play the Anax, have it countered, and then can play Torbrand next turn? You can eat this to put it up to a 3-3. Okay. Doesn't have the counter. So, or if he had it, he didn't want to use it on the Anax, but I assume Anax is one of the ones you'd like to remove. Migration Path, yeah, it is Timor ramp. Or Timor ramp, I'm not sure how you say it. But, I mean, that's pretty much the perfect card for mono red, so let's do it. That's fine. Does he have... is it Storm's Wrath for Sweeper? Even if he does, it'd have a lot of 1-1 spawn from Anax. Genesis Ultimatum? Okay. He has Ugin. He exiles all. I put down Rob of the Rich and I win. And he scoops, yep. Wasn't that far from winning, to be honest, was he? Imagine he'd been on the play. Well, he wasn't on the play, sorry. If he'd been on the draw and he was a turn behind, he wouldn't have got the Ugin out. 2 wins, let's get 2 more for today. Actually, I don't know if I should keep playing this mono red, but fair enough. I guess it's working. He's getting the games through pretty quickly. I'm not having to think about them too much. 2 land start. You can shock this one in if need be. Alright, let's try it. I wouldn't block with the Fireblade Charger anyway, so I guess I'm just going to put it out here. Like, I wouldn't block a 3-2 with this. So we're up against mono red. Same as it ever was. Feels kind of bad. Play Rob of the Rich. He's holding up his own Bone Crusher Giant. Do I want my Robber shocked? If I try to shock a Coom, just deciding whether or not I want him to kill my Robber. We need to get another land anyway. Keeps your Fervent Champion on. If I try to shock Hellhound, he could shock it with his own Bone Crusher. Shock, I say, Stomp, sorry. And that removes my Bone Crusher. Alright, let's do this. If he wants to hold up interaction when he's on the play, fair enough. Yeah, well, Scorching Dragonfire actually. Just I wanted to save that for Annex. Like that specific spell's an anti-Annex spell. There's Phoenix. Let me see if we can draw some land. We can. Do I play Annex to get rid of some of the other removal? Anticipation of getting a dropping a Torben on the next turn. How much could it be? 3. Just thinking if he gets. Yeah, I'm okay with Annex. We're gonna hope that we hit land and then we can play Torben. Or an Ember Cleave, I suppose. But an Ember Cleave we can't play this turn. They play Torben instead. He's gonna hit for 8. Okay. We missed our land sadly, otherwise we could maybe have stayed in the game. We can do this. We can put this down. And see if it hits Ember Cleave, I guess. But even a Bone Crusher Giant ends the game. Or a Shock ends the game. Any damage to face. Fervent Champion. Double Fervent Champion. Does he have a land? No land. Okay, this blocks this. This blocks this. Yep. Did I kill the 1/1 or did I kill potentially an issue? I suppose it doesn't make a difference. I get rid of the first striker. I still do not hit my land. Play Bone Crusher Giant. We've got 2 blockers now. Two blockers, not good enough. Yeah. Fair enough. I need them to miss that land, though it wouldn't actually make a difference. He could attack with Phoenix Dash if I lost either way. Don't think I misplayed that game. Just being on the draw as the mono red aggro deck. This one I picked on that magic.gg, so it definitely had 7 straight wins at Platinum. But it may well have been 7 straight wins in best of 3, it is standard ranked, not best of 1. I'm always wondering if she get into best of 3 magic. I think Sideboarding gives you like a bit more meta game as well. JB Carnifex. I'm pretty sure I played against this fella before, I recognise the name. Alright, get 4 lands. Alright, opponent goes first on the draw. Okay, unusual for me to be on the draw. Let's see how we do. This turn we can start Fireblade Charger. Depending on what he plays, of course. Starts with the Triumph. Carrigan Intimidator next turn. He's holding up counter magic, so I think I'll go double Fervent Champion if I can. He's holding something up. Okay, let's see if he puts Jawari Disruption down for a 1 mana spell. He does not. Hitting for 5 turn 2 is pretty good. So on 30th. Yeah, I knew he was holding up something. 3 colour rogues then, eh? Unusual. Didn't expect it to be rogues just because it's got green mana here. I was expecting a counter deck, as ever. So it might still be just Jawari Disruption, so we'll put down Carrigan Intimidator. Because he's still holding things up. Play a spell, get a spell removed. I like it. Thought I may have the 1/1 rogue that you flash in. Omen of the Sea. That's usually a Yorion control. Is this? I saw that Covert Go Blue put in. Well, I've not watched the video yet, but I saw that he had Shark Rogues on his Shark and a Half week. Or Shark Week and a Half, whatever he wants to call it. I wonder if this is his version of the deck. I feel like every time I play the game, I'm up against something that he's put on. Alright. Depending, keeping the mana open for Carrigan could be okay. Extinction event doesn't remove everything. We are getting milled though. So obviously if this was best of 3, he'd start bringing in Ox of Argonis, he'd bring in the Phoenixes. Embercleave. Right. Let's play Annex. See if we can get him to put down this counter spell I think he's holding on to. He might not run counter spells, not everyone does. Heartless Act. Okay, I guess it makes no difference. So it's removal, not a counter spell. Alright. Let's see if next turn we can get Embercleave down. He may not run counter spells, it may be removal. Just unusual to, well I guess it's not unusual to keep the removal to your opponent's turn. More removal. Still gets me a 1/1 though. Okay, so this is 5. If I attack, I can still cast Embercleave. If he has removal, counter spell, it blows me out. So is this it? Is this the one that destroys me if he hits that Jawari Disruption? Oh, Slither Wisp. Okay. So it's Flash to me a Flash. I've seen this deck before. So I can have my Annex swing for 12 this turn, but Jawari Disruption destroys that obviously. Although Jawari actually doesn't, it needs a full counter spell. Okay, 14. It's a removal spell, yeah. Get 2 more. Alright. So we're equipping this and hoping for the best. Okay, 3 removal spells so far. It's just a life. Another Swarm Tuck Thief. On that mill deck plan. I feel a lot of the time they get white a lot. The old rogues. Right, we put this on this guy. What if I'd attacked there and Castle Embereth, this guy would have went up to 8. I could have put down this. I don't have enough mana though, still 2. 1, 2, 3 isn't enough. Okay, that's fine. I'll take it like this. Maybe we draw like one of his 2 mana removal spells? Nah, it's 2 mana removal spells for him, not for me. See what it goes for here. 3 cards in hand. Still could have removal. Fling to this, draws a card. Up to 12. I just never feel like you're going to win versus rogues. I don't know why. Like mono red is good into rogues. It is good. Just it's one of the decks with so much removal and interaction. He's already got to where it needs to be. It's only once you get to 8 cards, everything gets strong in the rogue's deck. Get Sarathan. Hits me, puts something from here onto his board. Wonder what he puts onto his board. Puts Embercleave onto Soren Thoughtooth. Okay. So if I attack and then buff with Castle Emrith, these both die. I hit for 6. Yep, that's all I want to do. I can also cast Drowning Lock. Oh, he saw the line as well. I wanted to cast a removal spell. Alright. Didn't feel like a very confident win. Play a card, get that card removed, but I guess you get so many creatures, you know. Right, one more win, boys. But it looks like we're kind of hard staying at like plat 4. Don't know if we should start playing best of 3s. Or maybe I need to actually play the meta decks. Mono red's okay for getting you to plat, I think. So we're up against Arcanif. The truth is I probably need to play a bit more. Okay, we got 2, 3. I do play first, so sadly I don't have a 1-drop, so it's not the fastest hand. But I think it is pretty fast. Now actually a good 3-drop. See what he plays. He's mine too. Okay, he's a control deck. This is fine. Scries for land. It's usually the only reason to scry, rather than draw a card. Maybe he's looking for an answer. When you see blue, you always expect counter spells. 3 damage by turn 2, 3. So it's no fast. It's not fast enough. So it might not be good enough. Put down this land. See if he holds up counter magic. He does. So we're not going to play the let's just play Bone Crusher Giant. Or do we just play this guy? I guess we play Bone Crusher. Try and get the removal out. I'm assuming he has counter spells. Yeah, plays Neutralize. So I read this correctly. Yeah, it's Jawari Disruption. Just it'd be unusual for him to play this if he didn't have 2 of them. We're trying to play a bit slower, right? That's all. So is this going to be even? Odd? Okay. Guess we just play it and then see if he has the removal. So I feel like we played correctly here. I don't think putting down the Bone Crusher was a mistake. Maybe we were to force him to have the Jawari ruins. Since he's put one down and he's cycled a Neutralize, it just makes me suspect he had the counter spell. He has to remove this turn. Or put something in front of it. Gets it removed. Alright. Maybe my hand was too slow to keep. Maybe. Plays a Coom. And I guess I could just put this on a Coom. I can hit for 6 next turn anyway. With Rimrock Knight. Opponent's up at 7. Tobrin would also win me the game. No, has the removal. This is it, this is the magic to play against. See a creature, kill a creature. Yeah, put down this one, and then put Embercleave on it. Then he removes the creature. Yep. That's us. See how we do. That's magic for you boys. Play Torrent, get it countered, or get it removed. Yeah, has neutralise. See, but admittedly, I think Control Decks, I don't know. He had the right cards, so I was correct in thinking he had neutralise. Maybe didn't have another Jawari Disruption though. Jawari Ruins. It's Disruption, isn't it? Yeah, on the other side. Alright, play Fervent Champion. Equip to this for free. Attack. Castle Embereth. Put him up as a blocker. You're going to lose the land. Could do. Alright, let's see what we draw. Bone Crusher Giant would do it. Kind of surprised he didn't put this up as a blocker and trade it off. That feels kind of greedy to me. Okay, Shadow's Verdict. No Bone Crusher Giant. So we're drawing dead. Alright. Let's see how we do. Hits for 6-8 this time. Ashok's here as well. Bone Crusher Giant is what we're looking for. We have 3 in the deck. I think you got the X-Ed one earlier. Yeah. Kinda surprised he'd do that when he knows I have haste creatures as well. Give me more options. Okay. He has haste if he's equipped. Okay. So there's a Jawari Disruption. Has he been holding on to that the entire time? Maybe. But he has to, he can't kill that Fireblade charger just now. Can do that 1 damage that I need. 2 damage if I buff it with Castle Embereth. Unless there's another bit of exile in it. Nice. That's a nice play. I thought he might try removing his own creature. Was that? No, I think going for haste on the Jawari Disruption turn was the right thing to do. So he has to exile this, he cannot kill it. He's going to keep bouncing it. Yeah, it's good play, good control play. Let's see, can we get another haste creature? Good play by the opponent though, that's really clean lines. My only other option was to play the... No, I think haste was the right choice though. And we get another land, so... Drawn dead. Put it down, let him know. He'll be swinging for 12 next turn. So really we've got 2 turns. 14 next turn actually. Still get 2 turns either way though. Haste creature. You could have 2 counter spells in there though, I might be dead to rights. Let's see. Get a haste creature, let's see. You make this a defender. So I can't actually attack this turn. Maybe putting him down was a mistake. It's Heartless Act. Alright. So we're still drawing for haste creatures won't do for us anymore. We're now drawing for Bone Crusher Giant. Or Shock. We've got 4 shocks here. So that's 7. 7 of... Even we call it 35. Yeah, we didn't get it though. Right, we keep skipping. I've already pressed resume, like auto pass on. I don't know why he's making me do it again. Auto passing. Right, auto passing. I pressed it. We'll see if we draw 7 cards in the deck we can draw essentially. 16, 18 this turn. So we've got one more turn. And we don't draw it, lads. We do not draw it. Guess we can watch him hit most 1 hard with the Trolling Barons, of course. We can watch him hit for 20. Close enough game. Played that line really well versus the oh, it's not there anymore. Versus the Fireblade Charger, I think it's called. That was a good play from the opponent. Is there a way I could have played it differently? I could have waited 1 turn to put down the Ember Cleave, I guess. I don't know if that was the correct move though. Guess it would have... maybe that was the difference. I could have waited a turn. He couldn't remove it anyway, he couldn't counter it. He might have had neutralised though. It might not have made a difference. Alright, we go first. We get 1, 2, 3 drop, I suppose. Got the Ember Cleave, so we have a win condition. Still need to draw 2 lands, but we'll see. Up against Mono Red ourselves, Fireblade Charger onto Fireblade Charger. Like Cargan Intimidator. No attacks. And we're seeing no blocks. He plays removal. And I don't draw my spell, so I need to attack first. Missed my land, eh? I'm trying to think if that's the right thing to do. But this is a 1-3. Okay, keep creatures on the field. Maybe we need to start mulliganing more aggressively as well. Admittedly, I think I'm just being a bit too results focused. I've just had a bad week of Magic, to be honest. I got up to Platinum admittedly, so it's not been terrible. Platinum last week. But I really want to make Diamond this season, and it's looking less and less likely if I'm playing like this. We need to find a deck that I'm more comfortable with. Played a lot of Mono Red last year, so I thought it'd be okay. Alright, if I attack here, nothing happens, I have to play it like this. Yep. You can attack with this. I doubt very much he blocks with Anax. Alright, does he get his Ember Cleave down next turn? Shocks in. 4, 5, 10, 11. I think what you say, no blocks. Put down your Ember Cleave. 11, 12. We've got 6 life. It's fine by me. If he removes a card, I need a land to put down my Ember Cleave. Yep. This goes up to 10, 6, 12. Yeah. Cool. So, this is either way enough damage, isn't it? 7, 8, yeah. Just from being on the play was enough. This would have still done 10 damage, 10, 14 either way, yeah. Alrighty, not too bad, not too bad. Fast game. Aggro versus aggro, but I got to go first. Even though I missed land drops, we still managed to get there. Right, I'm just going to call it for tonight. I've got my doctor's appointment at 11:30 tomorrow. I think it's actually 11:45, but I'll go at 11:30 just to make sure I'm there on time. Let me take profile, is that what we're looking at? Just trying to remember where you find the, I think it's profile, yeah. 18 days to try and get to Diamond. I will play some Limited as well, but I'm quite confident in getting to Platinum and Limited. I've never been Diamond before, so I might find myself a deck that I'm comfortable playing, just grinding and grinding and grinding, and that's what we'll go for. Apparently we've got a Master Tree that I didn't notice. Must have got some XP there. So we got our first blue. Oh, it's the last black. Alright, let's do it. Agareems. There we are. It's cosmetic only, but look at that. Oh, beautiful artwork, eh? Beautiful artwork. Right, that is me for today, boys. It's 5 to 11 today. It's a wee bit earlier. Last time I started streaming at 11. But that's everything. So hopefully everything goes well with the doctors tomorrow. I haven't exercised the last 2 days. Just haven't lifted weights. I've been getting like pains in my chest. Now I don't know if they're like muscular pains from lifting weights, or if, you know, I've got something more severe wrong with my heart than I expected. If I do, I do. What can you do? You have to just accept these things. Like, I'll go by whatever the doctor says. So, we'll get ourselves blood tests tomorrow. And then I've got, at some point, I'm looking to get a heart tracing as well. Just to see if there's something up. Right, thanks so much for joining me today, lads. I know it's a bit of a stranger one. A bit more of a depressing recording, maybe. But all the best, lads, honestly. Cheers.